Today we have to leave Turkey, probably for the last time. Over the last 3 weeks, me and my wife have backpacked all across Turkey. However, now I feel as though it is time that we must leave Turkey. Maybe for the last time. I'm going to talk about in this video the one decisive moment that made me feel as though I need to leave Turkey for good. This is where things got a little bit out of hand in my opinion. And like, we're kind of shouting at each other whilst he's also abusing my Uber driver, who's done nothing wrong, by the way. I've never felt like I've ever wanted to punch anyone in the face, but this guy, I just wanted to. And also I will show you what my life is like settling back into England and what life is like as a Muslim living here in the UK. Enjoy the video. Bismillah. So before I actually explain the bad reasons as to why I'm going home and why I'm actually genuinely happy about it, which I never thought I'd say, everywhere I've visited I've never wanted to leave, but I feel like I'm actually just finished with Turkey and I don't even know if after this point I will come back ever again. The icing on the cake was yesterday for me. So I arrived here in the capital, the forgotten capital of Turkey, Ankara, and first of all, everything was sweet, you know what I mean? I was getting ready to record, I arrived here, got to the coach station. I've gone upstairs, because it's like a multi-floor coach station, all right? So the coach is pulling on the bottom level, and then you go up onto like a motorway sort of thing. So I'm on the bottom level, and there's a taxi pickup point. So I book the Uber, I'm like, okay, we're cushy. The Uber's going to pull up here, we'll jump in, no problems. Anyway, so the Uber pulls up, and he's actually the floor above on the motorway, parked near a bus stop. So we're like, okay, let's rush up. So we go up the elevator, we go up. As we're walking out of the elevator, there's a taxi parked right in front of like the walkway of the elevator. And there's a guy standing, as you come out the elevator, he's on like the right side of the elevator. So, come out, and all I hear is taxi, taxi, like usual stuff. I'm like, okay, I don't want a taxi. Obviously, I've got this Uber secured. Uber is legal, by the way, and has a pickup point at where I put, of course. So, it's clearly a pickup point for Ubers. This driver, he's like, taxi, taxi. I'm like, no, I'm cool, brother. Anyway, we walk away, like 10 seconds in front, there's a taxi parked, like I said. So I say to Iman, my wife, sorry, I said, oh, can you just check the taxi and see if the number plate is the same as the Uber we've booked? So we're both looking at this number plate. He comes over, pointing in my face like this, shouting in Turkish about an Uber. Right, so he obviously sees that we're like trying to get an Uber. Then what I didn't like is that he put his hands on me in it, like he's putting his hand on me like this, and I'm gonna be 100% honest here, right? Where I've been out of character and where I've like actually messed up a little bit. But from this point, right, wallahi, everything I'm saying is from the truth of my perspective. So for me, I remember I said firmly to him, I just said to him, please, just do not touch me and don't point in my face. Maybe he doesn't speak English anyway, but I said it firm to him, right? But then he continued with the finger, and I was getting really annoyed at this point. So anyway, we checked the number plate on the Uber app, and I look, and my Uber is like a 30-second fast walk to a minute walk, right? He's like further down the road. So this Uber driver, right, as I start walking, he stands in front of me, blocking with his arms, so I can't get to my Uber. Then I'm like, right, this is a point where I feel like I just started losing myself. I was like, okay, you need to move out of the way. Like, I'm getting to nothing is stopping me getting this Uber. So I say to him, I say, listen, you need to stop touching me. Because I was getting, at this point, I feel like I was losing myself. Like, I said, you need to stop touching me. So I start walking down, and he's following next to me, keeps putting his arm in front of me, and he's shouting like this to the Uber. I'll put the clip here. Just ordered an Uber in Turkey. Look how this guy's kicking off, bro. Poking me and everything. This is the part where he's shouting to my Uber, basically saying, in Turkish, right? I assume he's saying, you can't pick up here, like, for Uber. So when we get to the car of the Uber, this is where things got, like, this is where it got too far for me, to the point where I've never felt like I've ever wanted to punch anyone in the face. But this guy, I just wanted to karate chop him in the face. Like, he was taking it too far. Like, bear in mind, this guy doesn't know me, I don't know him, I don't want his taxi. I've done something that is legal in the country by ordering an Uber, and he's just harassing me. Like, he's putting his hands on me, he's shouting in my face, he's shouting at my Uber driver, which is annoying me because I feel like, yo, this is my brother, this is the guy picking me up, I need to back him. Let's run this up in a different context, right? If I have a sandwich shop and another guy has a sandwich shop, and he's offering a discount on his sandwich shop on the same road, do I then go and attack his customers because they're going to his shop rather than mine? No. Okay, so I don't know why he started beefing me. Go beef Uber. So at this point, my head's kind of like, I'm losing it a little bit. Bear in mind, the worst part is, right, is I'm with my wife, right? Now, she gets scared easy. Any situation she's in, she gets scared. I can see in her face already, she's getting really worried, because I said to the guy, I said, look, don't touch me again. And I said to my wife, I said, look, if he keeps touching me, I'm going to really lose my head. So it got to the point where I was starting to, I'll be honest, I lost my head a little bit because, like I said, he's physically touching me and shouting in my face. We walk down, right, and he's shouting at my Uber driver. So, and blocking me from getting in the Uber because I'm literally at the Uber at this point, right, ready to get in, open the door. He's blocking me and he's blocking me. And I say to him, move now, I'm getting in the Uber and I'm getting annoyed. So he puts his hand on the door of the Uber so I can't get in. Like, he's blocking me from getting in the Uber. This is where things got a little bit out of hand, in my opinion. I thought things could have gone really, really far left at this point, because this is where, like, he's not holding back on touching me. Like, the guy is physically touching me and I'm pushing his hand away. And like, we're kind of shouting at each other whilst he's also abusing my Uber driver, who's done nothing wrong, by the way. So after that, right, I was literally getting so angry. I was even swearing at him, I'll be honest with you. Like, I lost control completely of my mind, of my mouth, my actions, and I just felt like I wasn't the same person. And it affected me so bad, actually, right? Like, it's not just that, right? It's not just that. It's a mix of little things that have added up to the point where it just, like, I feel like I was losing myself, right? My Uber driver, he drives like a minute down the road, and I just say to this guy, I said, I don't care what happens, I'm getting this Uber. So I walk down the road to the Uber and get in the Uber, and the whole Uber journey, I don't say anything. I get to the room and I'm just like, my head is gone at this point. Like, I've never rang the police in my life, by the way, ever, for any instance. I always think that I can, I'm calm, I can get myself out of any situation. Like, that's why I've never, like, feel worried about traveling or anything. But this guy pushed boundaries with me that I was just like, I lost myself, bro. Like, I completely lost myself. I feel like yesterday I lost myself so much that I was meant to film a video, I didn't film the video. Obviously, I booked a flight as well. Like, I just feel like I'm actually losing myself because of other people's actions. It's like little things as well, like overcharging me in the restaurant, lying about what the dish is and then giving it to me and it's not what I even ordered, and then charging me more than what I should be. Uber drivers charging me more than what they should. The taxi driver thinking he can just touch me and abuse me. Like, in England, none of this ever has happened to me in my whole life, and I'm like 27 now. I'm not like 27, I am 27, but it's never happened to me anywhere in my life or in any other country. No one has treated me the way that some people have treated me here. But saying that, right, Turkey is not a bad place. I promise you it's not a bad place, and I promise you that the taxi drivers are just as bad for local people as they are for tourists. So it's just the taxi drivers mainly and touristy areas, because when I've been to Bursa, when I was in Konya, I felt like this is home, bro. Like, I thought, you know what, maybe I'm making hijrah to here, because this place is amazing, bro. Like, the Islam here is incredible, and for the most part 99.9% of the people are amazing. But it's just those little altercations, and bear in mind, this is not my first altercation with a taxi driver. I had another altercation last year, and was the reason I came back to try and redeem things for myself, because I thought, I've been too harsh on judging Turkey off one altercation with a taxi driver. Like, in episode 1 of this series, I actually said as well, like, I'm coming back to show the good side of Turkey and the good things. So I didn't even film the altercation really, or any of the bad things that really happened. But yeah, it just got to a point where, like, mentally, I feel like I was becoming a person that I'm not. I always believe, that there is nothing more beautiful in this world other than Islam, like things away from Islam, than kindness on your tongue. And when you get to a point where you've lost yourself and lost control of your tongue, then you need to consider what situations you're putting yourself in. And that situation for me was a situation where I just don't believe that I should keep myself in that situation, because I started to feel like, okay, this is going to start affecting my marriage and everything, bro. Because, like, I can't control my mouth at this point. I feel like I'm so frustrated, so angry with just, like, everything that's happened, that I don't want this to affect, like, my wife, for example. I don't want to snap at her or get angry at her because of another situation. So, like, these little occurrences have built up over time. There's other reasons as well as to why I'm leaving, by the way. Like, the temperature here is, like, too hot. 40 degrees, I cannot enjoy this temperature. Another thing as well is just, like, missing home life. Do you know what I mean? Like, for me, I like to backpack. I like to always be just on the move. But I also have to consider my wife. When she's traveling with me, it's a blessing to travel with my wife, by the way. I love it. But she doesn't like to backpack like me. She doesn't like to always be on the go, which I understand. She wants a chill life back in England. Like, we got a cushy in England. We're living good. Anyway, sat in the airport, as you can see around me. This airport, by the way, and all of the airports around the world anyway, but Turkey as well, they are so expensive. I've just paid £6 for this Red Bull. Been robbed again, and that's why I'm going home. If you are enjoying this video so far, smash a like. Let's get this flight back to the motherland.
اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين.
Alhamdulillah, we're back now in England, and oh my gosh, the feeling of being home is like such a blessing. Usually I don't even like being back here, but I feel just so happy to be back here. It's not because of what happened in Turkey, it's just I've been backpacking for like 3 weeks and I feel like I just needed that rest. Like, you know that feeling of living out of a backpack? You're wearing the same 4 t-shirts, the same shorts. It's pretty awful, but I loved every minute of it. But it's just so good to be home, man. Back in the motherland. Also in this video I want to show you like what life is like for me outside of traveling. You know, there's so much peace I feel like in my life outside of traveling. Other than work can be a little bit chaotic, but I will show you that in this video, inshallah. Look what the trends have done, man. There's a trending sound on TikTok that says nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. And now, if you look at Jet2, they've got like a little photo booth set up and everything. Look at every other airline. Nothing. A-Jet there, they've got nothing going on. All these other backdrops, none of them have got all that like photo booth and are all done up. It's literally built off that TikTok hype. I can only imagine it's done numbers for their business. Alhamdulillah, it feels so good to be home, man. You know, just to be able to chill, relax back into normal life. It feels like such a blessing. Has nothing to do, by the way, with what happened in Turkey, right? I'm over that situation now. Had an amazing time. And the reason I think that I won't go back to Turkey is not even because of what happened either. I feel like it's just because I've seen everything I wanted to see, and I feel content and I feel so happy with everything that we did whilst in Turkey that that's probably a reason that I won't go back. Anyway, let's get back into the normal vlog. So in the next few days I'm actually going to be posting a video, inshallah, a vlog where you can actually win a free trip to Umrah. So stay tuned for that, because I'm going to be working with like it's a restaurant chain basically in the UK that have partnered with another company that are doing a giveaway for thingy, and I'll give you all the details inshallah in the next video. But we are actually going to go now to the biggest halal supermarket in Nottingham, which is the city that we currently live in. This place opened like less than a year ago and I still haven't been yet, so my sister was going anyway, so she was like, oh, let's all go together. And they also have like a women's gym in there and stuff. It's pretty sick. Okay, this is the place, Family Mall Market. It's in the centre of Nottingham, and they've got a women's gym, steam room sauna, fresh bakery, butcher, dairy, household, frozen goods. But look at this, it looks like a cinema, bro. It does not look like a shopping centre. Oh, mashallah. Bro, this place looks crazy. This place honestly looks so nuts. It looks mad in there. Oh yeah, dates. Oh, you can just help yourself. Excuse me, brother.
Yes, ma'am.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.
Can we try one of the days? Can we try one?
Yes, yes.
Oh, thank you so
Bismillah.
much.
They're
Bismillah.
beautiful, man. They're nice.
Thank you, brother. You're not lying, they are the best dates. Majul dates. Where are them ones from? Thank you so much. Oh, that was nice. I said, can I try the dates? And he was like, yeah, sure, Bismillah. And they're from Jordan. Oh, this shop just looks incredible. Looks so modern. This is probably the biggest like halal shop I've actually ever seen in England anyway. I don't get out much in England. I usually just stick to traveling around Nottingham. I don't really get out of like the outer cities of England. But I do plan to, inshallah. So for me, right, I know a shop's good when they have many choices of drinks. For me, I don't care about snacks or anything like that, but drinks. I'm an addict to drinking these kind of drinks, and I know it's a bad habit. But come on, we all have bad habits. Look at this, guys. A Sufi on the front of the coffee. Or tea. No, it's Turkish tea, innit? With a little Sufi on the front. I'm having flashbacks. Wow, look how much choices they've got. You know what? Most of the people I know that aren't Muslim, I always say to them, oh, you thought about Islam? They say, oh, I can't give up bacon. I can't give up, like, sausages. Bro, You know, as Muslims, we still eat bacon and sausages, just turkey and chicken. Like this.
I don't know what.
Like this, for example, right? Oops. Put that back. Like this, turkey rashers, right? It tastes so good. It tastes better than that pork that people eat. It really tastes so good, man. Like, even if I wasn't a Muslim, I would still pick this over the pork. And then hot dogs as well. See, being a Muslim in England is not hard anymore, you know. When I first reverted 3 years ago, it was a little bit more difficult, I think. But now, you get shops like this, well, not as big as this, but they're all over England, they're all over Nottingham. So the bakery section, right, they're selling all sorts of stuff. Look, they got, I think this is cheese and spinach borek. They've also got the Turkish bread simit, it's a little bit different. And then all of these, look, it's like a puff pastry with sausage in it. Look what they've got. Might not be in Turkey now, but we can still eat Turkish. They've got the Turkish manti. It's actually not even expensive. Look at that, £3.50, right? Throw that with some sauce. Cheap. Look what else they got, guys. They got stuff for like Ramadan as well. Like these biscuits in Ramadan. Oh my gosh, if you know, you know. They got loads of stuff, look. Iranian sweets. They have these in like Morocco and stuff like that as well. I don't know where these sweets are from, but a lot of this is like Turkish, look. Look at this. Homemade candy. This part is all Turkish, look. Baklava. Did you just say you hate baklava?
Yeah, it's too sweet.
Oh, you're crazy. And then they got a whole big bad boy choice of cakes over here as well, look. A lot of pistachio. I've noticed now the trend is literally just pistachio, man. They put pistachio on everything. Look, pistachio, 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 pistachio. I think it's like a selling point that everyone's addicted at the minute to pistachio. But we're going to get one anyway. We're going to get this one. Well, I'm actually going to buy it for my sister. And I'll probably just try a little bit. Look, even that, it doesn't look here, but that's such a pistachio cake. Assalamu alaikum, brother. Could I please get one of these pistachio cakes? Yeah, this one, please. Just one of those, please. It even just looks mega impressive. And then this area is the butcher's. And then they've got a fishmonger as well. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you, you too. Yeah, look, they got a whole range of meat. Like I said, this is the butcher section. All fresh. You can get anything you want. Assalamu alaikum, brother. I'm good, alhamdulillah. How are you, brother? These halal shops always make me laugh though, right? Because they always sell, like, they won't just sell just food, or it won't just be just a butcher. They're having like electric scooters. Like these tables, don't worry, these tables are sick because they have that like traditional sit on the floor, everyone eats around the table. I think maybe in Ramadan we should get one of those. What do you think? Do you think they're good for Ramadan? You can sit, everyone sits around, eats, breaks their fast. I think that'll be wicked. I think the shop is actually Turkish, but they have like some Arab stuff, and look at that. Oh my gosh. Oh my God, dude. £70 for that. Oof. My gosh, I was just in Turkey. That was probably like a tenner. Yeah, they got a whole lot of stuff in here, look. It's a whole supermarket. Oftentimes though in England, you do find that, well, especially from my experience, is that you find a lot of smaller halal shops where it's just like a butcher, like I say, sell electric scooters, freezer, like frozen section, and then like fresh fruit and veg. But it's never to this extent. Like this is a whole little Asda or Tesco. Pooh, get the chef round here. Iman, get the chef down here. Iman loves cooking, by the way. Like she loves it. I never like push her to cook or anything like that because, as you guys know, I'm a chef, so I like cooking anyway. But Iman loves cooking like to a different extent. She got like Moroccan blood. Iman, look, all for you. Let your dreams run wild. The thing I like as well is that they normally, this brand, Sofra, they do like this. They do like kebab seasoning, kofta seasoning, tagine, Moroccan tagine seasoning. What's your thoughts on this? A waste of money or?
Because we're not use curry in our tagine.
Curry?
They not use curry.
Oh, they got curry. It's fake Moroccan tagine. We've come back now to the fresh fish section. They got salmon, king prawns, all sorts, oysters. Very nice. Assalamu alaikum, brother. I'm good, brother. How are you? And then this is the frozen food section. Like I say, I feel like I'm in one of the biggest supermarkets of of England, like a Tesco or a Asda, which are the huge supermarkets here, which usually doesn't sell halal food. But this one, look, everything in this shop is halal. So for anyone who makes the excuse, oh, I can't eat halal in England, mate, you bloody can. What's this?
Pizza. You know, with the
Oh,
meat.
mate, Turkish pizza.
Oh, they have mini ones.
Yeah, mini Turkish pizzas. They got loads of Turkish stuff here. They even have Turkish pide, which is like a boat of bread with like, usually has like meat in it or mushrooms, like this one's mushroom, spinach and cheese. They're super tasty if you actually season them well. But when they have no season, they're dead. Oh yeah, one thing I have to say is halal food in England though is expensive. Like everything is so much more expensive than if you go to normal supermarkets where it's not halal. Halal food here is so much more expensive, man. Like let's say a kilo of meat from in a halal shop is like £7 for a chicken breast kilo. In a supermarket, it's going to be like £3, so you pay more than double. Bit annoying, but it's what we do. I think we're going to have to do a 24-hour overnight challenge because the man's here now and there's perfume. They're all Arab perfumes, odes. Yo, I just love the aesthetic of the shop. It looks so good. I know it's still new, so it might not look as good maybe in a few years, but for now, this place looks wicked. I think before, this place actually used to be like a warehouse. When I used to go past it, I used to always think it was like a cinema. It looked like a cinema, I don't know. Maybe from the outside you thought the same, but I think it was a warehouse. Me and a man are gonna go and look around now. So they got the women's gym on the first floor. If there's no one in there, I'll get a man to go and show you. But they got a play center and a cafe. I think this is probably one of the only centers in all of, oh, it's closed. But the women's gym is open. So a man's gone up now to the women's gym. Obviously, I'm not gonna go up there or anything like that. I'm just gonna chill here, let her have a little look around. She's chatting with her sister in there who's like, I think she's running the gym, so we'll leave her to it and she can give us a little taste of what it was like after. Hopefully she records videos. The man's a very shy person, but I said to her, just record a little video, not of anyone, just the equipment and stuff, so people can see what it looks like. If she doesn't, I'll put some pictures on the screen following this of what it looks like inside, because I've got a feeling she won't capture a video. She's very shy. They've also got a fast food restaurant in here. Their prices are pretty decent. Assalamu alaikum, brother. I'm just filming a video if that's all right, yeah? Oh. So you got full roasted chicken for £8. They got burgers, kebabs.
Chicken pie.
Yeah, that's pretty good, isn't it? Half chicken. Do you want a shawarma?
Shall we share shawarma?
So they got the rotisserie chickens here. They got the kebab. I feel like I'm back in Turkey. I just left, but I feel like I'm back. Do you want to grab something?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, all fresh salad as well. MashaAllah. Looks very nice, brother. Very nice. Do you want anything?
Yeah, I will have maybe chicken shawarma.
Yeah, can we just get one chicken shawarma, please, brother? Thank you so much. Just the one shawarma, please.
You want to share?
Yeah, we'll share the chicken shawarma. What are the sauces, brother? What sauces do you have?
We have garlic
got
mayonnaise.
fresh garlic. That special sauce is a mild chili, special sauce, burger sauce.
Go
Then we have
garlic.
Garlic
That's
and
fresh
that
garlic,
one.
yeah. It's
And this
cheesy,
one.
yeah. Fresh.
And the other one.
MashaAllah, they're
That's
fresh.
Yeah.
This is made
So
fresh
all of
sauce.
this,
Yeah.
they prep and make every single day. I feel like I'm back on holiday right now, genuinely. I feel like I'm just back on holiday. I think everyone working here is like Turkish.
Chicken, yeah.
Yes, chicken please, brother. So he's got chicken and they've also got lamb as well, and you can buy a mix. A mix is £5, chicken is £4.50 and a lamb is £5. That's so cheap. We're going for garlic sauce and some lettuce, pickles, onion. Show him the skill, bro. Show him the
Yeah.
skill.
You have TikTok?
YouTube and TikTok, yeah.
All right. Okay.
Very nice. I feel like I'd be rubbish at that.
You want to try fluffy?
Do you
Yeah,
wanna,
I'll give you some fluffy.
Yeah.
yeah, we'll try it.
This is fresh.
Oh,
Take
thank
it,
you
man.
so much.
I'm making. Try as
I don't really like falafel, brother, sorry.
well. man.
I'll
You
try
don't
it.
like it?
Okay,
I make
bismillah.
fresh every day. No frozen, no frozen. Is it?
Okay, that is good actually.
Yeah.
Oh, it's really nice.
Before when I had falafel, I thought it tastes too earthy, but this one actually tastes really nice.
Salad piece.
Yeah, this one is tasty.
Salad piece. Mix.
This one? And lettuce?
Lettuce mix, yeah?
Yeah.
And
Onion?
onion.
and jalapenos and pickle.
No problem.
You like that, yeah?
That's really good.
Yeah, I'll make fresh.
Brother, I had falafel before, I never liked it, but this one genuinely is really nice.
I know. This is made fresh, bro. I told you. That's why I give you something. I know what I do. I look.
So good.
Thank you so much.
Cheers, brother. Thank you so much. What was your name, brother?
Karim.
Kareem, it's nice to meet you, bro. Thank you so much.
Have a good day.
Listen, I'm going to keep it clear. I wasn't lying because he was in front of me. That falafel was genuinely the best falafel I've ever had. So when I was at college, studying to be a chef, the chef made the falafel, right? And he was like, you're going to love this because I learned this recipe from a very good chef. Bro, it was horrible. Like, it tasted like earth. But that falafel tasted banging. But we'll wait to see what the shawarma's like when we get back. That shop was so good. Like, it was so clean. You know, sometimes you go to a butcher, yeah, and I'm not talking about just halal butchers, just butchers generally, and they stink. Like, they actually stink like a dead body in there, and they just don't look clean. This one was so clean. Everything in this is dead clean and perfect. There's a lot of staff working there as well, keeping it just crispy and clean. A lot of them are from Iraq, Kurdistan. Like, a lot of them are from Kurdistan. At first I thought, this feels very Turkish, but it's not. They're just from Iraq. But amazing place. That falafel, amazing. Iman's still got the shawarma, so we'll try that when we get back. For £4.50 in England for a shawarma, by the way, is like, I don't even know how they're making it that cheap. But I think that is the shop that we'll go to, because the mosque I go to is like 5-10 minute walk from that shop, so it makes sense for me to go to that shop more. But I loved it. Okay, back home now, I'm going to try the chocolate pistachio cake. This is what it looks like. Ooh, bloody lovely. I think it's chocolate cream and then pistachio on top. That's what it looks like. Bismillah. No, I don't like it. It's so dry. It tastes like really airy. I thought it'd be like a nice dense cake, you know, moist. It's not. It's the opposite. It's really light and dry. Right, now it's time to try the shawarma. Obviously, Iman's gone a bit crazy on salad. I don't like salad. I only like onion in my kebab. I feel like onion gives it that nice crunch, nice taste. But we'll have it anyway. Let me switch hands. I always forget. Bismillah. The chicken is so flavorful. It's like cut into little pieces. You know, you really shredded it up. Really moist. Lovely bread. Delish. We've come now on our walk and we've come across some fresh berries. Yeah, same. When I was a kid, I was always coming up here eating the berries because I've always lived around this area that we're at now.
Oh, you was like me then?
Yeah, even in my garden they used to grow at the bottom and I used to always eat them.
I was like walking, like as a kid, like we don't know hiking, but we hike without knowing that we're hiking.
Yeah, you'd walk in like the forests and everything.
Far away and
let me grab one. There's some places, by the way, that you shouldn't eat these. In an area like this, right, there's no one here, so there's no chemical on them. But some places they put chemical, and you should wash them first as well. I know this, you should wash them first. But I mean, what better than eating something fresh from the nature than this? Bismillah. Oh my gosh, that's so sour, like really sweet but sour. Delicious. That's so delicious. It's so nice when you can like pick something yourself and eat it. They have strawberry farms in England as well where you can go and do the same thing, you know. You can go in like a huge field like this and it's just full of strawberries and you can go and just pick them, and then at the end, well, you can eat some as well actually, I think. And at the end you take a basket and you buy the basket full of strawberries. Anyway, we're here now in the beautiful nature of Nottinghamshire. This is my favourite thing probably about where I live generally, is just this, the peace of nature. SubhanAllah, it's amazing to be here, honestly. Like when I'm traveling, it's very chaotic, okay? Like I'm constantly on the go. I'm editing, I'm filming, I'm editing, I'm trying to be like a better Muslim. Like my mind is so occupied. But then when I come here, like after traveling, the tranquility of this place is just like immense. Like it's so beautifully peaceful, amazing. That's one thing I really just love right now about being back home. After I travel, every time I always try and take a walk here, like think about my trip and just enjoy the nature. We're gonna walk now through this area and just look at the view that comes out of this place. Ooh. Look at this. The good thing about this place is it is just fields on fields on fields. You can walk for an hour, miles of just pure grass, greenery. Obviously it's summer now, so a lot of this crop is dead. But if you actually come in fact no, I don't know why it's looking like this, because if it's summer, surely it should be grown. I'm not a farmer, but yeah, it's really nice. It looks completely different in the winter though, like completely different. It's more like the ground is a lot wetter, it's a lot of grass everywhere. But it's nice to walk here in the summer, I think, because you can just walk across it without having to wear sludgy boots. And the views are just beautiful. As a British guy myself, right, it's like built in us to talk bad about England. I feel like growing up, all we do is we hate on England and we talk about everything about how bad it is. But honestly, the more I've travelled, the more I've realised how much I love my country so much. Genuinely, I love England. And I think also we should normalise the fact that Muslims living in England now. Like, I felt, when I became a Muslim, I felt that pressure of, oh, you need to make hijrah, you need to move out of England as soon as you can. But to be honest, the quality of life here is incredible. It really is amazing. The way people treat you here is very respectful. Everything is like, most people, they fall in line, if you know what I mean. Like, the rules are clear in England, don't do this, don't do that, and people follow them. If you need support, you can get it wherever you want. Anything you need, you can get in England. It's an amazing place to live as a Muslim. So I think we should start pushing the fact that England is a good place to be as a Muslim, not, oh, we need to move to Egypt and we need to move to all these Muslim countries, when England accepts Islam better than some of these other countries that you think are Muslim. So for me personally, I think England is an amazing country to live, and I'm very proud as well to live here. I feel like I've always pressured myself, I need to move to Indonesia, I need to move to Malaysia. As much as I'd love to move to Malaysia, I love my life here in England, it's amazing. And that is the end of the video. There's going to be more UK videos coming very, very soon, inshallah. So I will see you then. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.